Hey you, I got a special message for you today. Listen, stop allowing fear to control your life. Stop allowing opinions to control your life. Stop allowing people to control your life. And one thing that I need you to understand is that fear is not real. You hear me? Like, fear is not real. And it's controlling your life. Like, some of you guys are afraid to chase your dreams. You're afraid to chase your purpose. You're afraid to live in your purpose. Why? Because you're afraid. Because of fear. You're afraid of what people are going to say about you. You're afraid that people are going to judge you. Like, let me tell you something, man. People are going to judge you anyway. Whether you're doing something good or something bad with your life, people are going to judge you anyway. People are going to talk about you anyway. You hear me? They are going to talk about you anyway. Now, if they are going to talk about you anyway, if they are going to judge you regardless, why don't you give them something great to talk about? Why don't you give them something great to talk about? Stop allowing fear to control your life. You hear me? Stop allowing opinions to control your life. Stop allowing people to control your life. And let me tell you something, man. Never take advices from the people that are not where you want to be with your life. I always say this all the time. Never take advices from the people that are not where you want to be with your life. Because I'm telling you right now, there are people that will tell you that you can never achieve a certain thing simply because they failed to achieve the certain thing. Simply because they failed. Simply because they cannot do the certain thing. Then they will tell you that you cannot also do it. But I'm telling you right now, you can do anything that you want in your life. As long as you believe. As long as you believe. Now the question that I have for you right now is, do you believe in your dreams? Do you believe that you can actually make it? Do you believe that you can make it? I have 2 books now. Right? This is my 2nd book. If I listen to people telling me that, you cannot do it, what you must do with your life. If I listen to people telling me what I need to do with my life, I wouldn't have published 2 books. Like, let this be your inspiration right now. Let this be your inspiration right now. Like, listen, I want to read something for you from my book, Dare to Dream Big. Please make sure you get a copy, right? I'll put a link in the description below. Please make sure you get a copy of this book, because this book is going to change your life. It's going to change your life this year, right? 2024 needs to be your year. 2024 is your year. 2024 is the year where you dream big. Where you stop allowing fear to control your life. Where you stop allowing people to control your life. Where you stop allowing opinions to control your life. Like, let me read something for you. Let me read something for you. Chapter 8, get rid of your fear. Let me check what page is it. 42. Page 42, get rid of your fear. I want to read for you, man. Because a lot of people in this world, they are being controlled by fear. They are afraid. They are afraid of the unknown. They are afraid of what people are going to say about them if they pursue a certain thing. Like, I told myself that that's not going to be me. That's not going to be me. I want to read something for you, man. Chapter 8, get rid of your fear. From my book, Dare to Dream Big. Please make sure you get a copy. There was a young boy named Ben who was in the 2nd grade. Ben was an energetic and curious child who loved to explore and learn new things. But Ben also had a secret fear, the fear of the dark. Right? When Ben's parents turned off the lights every night, he would lie awake in his bed afraid of the shadows and the unknown. But one day something changed. Ben met a new friend at school named Sarah. Sarah was confident and brave, and she was not afraid of anything. Sarah's bravery inspired Ben, who wanted to be just like her. Ben decided that we should try to face. Ben decided that he should try to face his fear of the dark. He started by turning off the lights in his room for just a few minutes each night. At first, it was scary, but Ben kept at it, and each night he felt a little less afraid. One night, Ben had a breakthrough. He realized that the dark was not so scary after all. It was just a place where his imagination could run wild. And Ben loved using his imagination. From that day on, Ben no longer feared the dark. Instead, he embraced it as a place of creativity and exploration. But Ben's newfound bravery didn't stop there. He began to apply it to other areas of his life. Whenever he felt afraid or uncertain, he would think about Sarah and how she had faced her fears with courage. He learned to see fear as an opportunity to grow and become strong. And as he did, he noticed something amazing. His world began to open up in ways he never could imagine. He tried new things, made new friends, and saw new possibilities everywhere. His world became full of adventure and wonder, all because he learned to face his fears. One day, Ben and Sarah were playing outside when they saw a little girl crying in the distance. They ran over to see what was wrong and learned that the girl had lost her dog. She was afraid he might have run away or gotten hurt. Ben and Sarah knew they had to help. They formed a search party and started looking for the dog in the nearby woods. After a long search, they found the dog safe and sound. The little girl was overjoyed and gave Ben and Sarah a big hug. Ben realized that by facing his own fears, he helped someone else feel less afraid. As Ben and Sarah walked home, they talked about how much they had grown from facing their fears. Ben was grateful that he had met Sarah and learned to be brave. He knew that no matter what challenges came his way, he would face them with courage and determination. Ben realized that the most important thing he had gained from facing his fears was the ability to believe in himself. He knew that he could accomplish anything he set his mind, and that the world was full of possibilities. And that made him feel brave, strong, and truly happy. And that is the power of facing our fears. When confronting what scares us, we often find that it's not as bad as we thought. We learn that we are capable of more than we ever imagined. And in doing so, we make our world a better place. Not just for ourselves, but for others too. So the next time you feel afraid, remember Ben's story. Remember that facing your fears can make you braver, stronger, and happier than you ever thought possible. And maybe, just maybe, you'll even change the world. In closing, Remember that bravery is not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to move forward despite fear. Let's not forget that our fears can teach us valuable lessons and that we become stronger and more capable by facing them. Most importantly, let's remember that we are never alone. We always have the power of friendship, courage, and hope to guide us through the darkest of times. Thank you for joining me on this journey of facing our fears. May your life be full of bravery, strength, and happiness. Until next time, stay strong and keep dreaming big. That's the power of facing our fears. That's the power of facing our fears. When you face your fear, you are going to inspire other people to do the same. When you say, you know what, I'm going to pursue my dreams no matter what. When you say, you know what, I'm going to pursue my purpose no matter what. I'm going to pursue my vision no matter what. You're going to inspire other people to do the same. Right? So that's all from me today, y'all. Please make sure you get a copy of this book, man. Please make sure you get a copy of this book. The link is in the description. Like this book is so powerful. This is the most powerful book that you'll ever read in your life. But listen, if you have found value from watching this video, please give this video a like, comment, share, subscribe, man. See you on the next video. Like I always say, believe that.